Good afternoon, everyone. Captain Lane speaking.
Show me love, show me love, show me love, show me love, show me love.
Show me love. Put your body on top of mine and hold me like you'll never let me go. It feels like I've been giving you the best of me, and you just keep on letting me down. I can't taste it with your lips on mine, that you don't love me like you did that night. I'm so nervous that you'll never feel the same, and you'll never find a place in my arms. Hey, show me love, 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 show me love. I'm not asking you for much, just give me something to feel. Show me love, show me love, show me love. Call me up if you feel a little lonely. I wanna spend some more time with you, 'cause I'm anxious to know what you feel for me now. Just give me something. I can't taste it with your lips on mine, that you don't love me like you did that night. I'm so nervous that you'll never feel the same, and you'll never find a place in my arms. Hey, show me love, 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 show me love. I'm not asking you for much, just give me something to feel. Show me love, show me love, show me love. I can't taste it with your lips on mine, that you don't love me like you did that night. I'm so nervous that you'll never feel the same, and you'll never find a place in my arms. Hey, show me love, 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 show me love. I'm not asking you for much, just give me something to feel. Show me love, show me love, show me love.
I wait for someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. stop myself for a while.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Let's get the party started, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, the most sexiest turkey doing crypto on YouTube at this moment. Welcome everyone to the Road Dog Crypto Show. Habib, hit the button.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto, the Road Dog, the sexiest turkey on the interweb doing crypto at this moment. Right behind me, you will see some of the top gainers for the past month. These are some of the coins that have just been killing it with 43x out in Utah. And AI Shell got 21x this month. KuCoin 23x. .com 19x. 360 Nos. Some of these I've never heard of. Pippin got a nice 10x. Onyx coin. Yeah, love it. I found my bag over on Mexi about a long time ago. Let me just say that this turkey is very happy. There's a reason why he's blushing all golden brown. It makes daddy happy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. According to Crypto Bubbles, this past hour has been kind of juicy for altcoins. However, the day's been a little bit of a mixed bag, with PopCat falling into despair. XCN coming down a little bit from its major rush up. So some things are popping off and some things are slowing down. Let me say hello to everybody hanging out with me tonight. Welcome everyone to the stream. See who we got here. We got Chris Klein. How's it going, Chris? We got Floki's Angels. Hey, Road Dog, love the show. Best TA here on YouTube. LFG Floki. I'm alright. Floki. There's that Road Dog Crypto Creep always spamming the chat, man. Tone it down. We've got is that a new fan? I see some new names hanging around here. That's cool. Hey, we got Dave P, Road Glide, Board PC Guy, Rising Sun, Duality Crypto, Tommy, 2 Liters, Bug Porn. Had to do that for Bug Pick. If you tune in on this show, check the beginning because it was for you, baby. Juliana Guerrero. I can't. Why you look Spanish? You should say it. What's up? Melissa, welcome to the stream. Don't let it freak you out. It's a little freaky for your first time comment. I'm just saying, it's a little different. We're a little different here. But once you get past the golden brown exterior, you find that I'm all juicy and warm on the inside. Ryan K, we got Sin, Glittery Marshmallow, Celinda Anderson. How is it going? My boss told me someone told him to buy XRP and asked me if he'd heard of it. Retail is here. Uh-oh. Time to take some profits right now. Where's this? Okay. You gotta pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. EW, hello. How's it going? Crazy Tank LLC. Glad to have you here. And that's Julian. I think I got everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got 25 people hanging out, and I'm very, very flattered by that. I'm very grateful for that. The show's starting to pick up a little steam after almost 3 years now, but hey, the bull run, baby. The music's going to get a little more, how would you say, sexy here in a few minutes. All right, so here we are on Bitcoin, and we're hanging around 104,931. Now I got a question for you guys. I think we should take a poll. Let's take a poll, because I've noticed this with mine. I made a few moves, and I'm trying to figure out, is this because of the moves I made that I did, or altcoins just kind of, are they feeling like they're just still a little lackluster right now. So I'm kind of curious. Are your altcoin bags still lagging? Did I spell altcoin wrong? Just tell me I did. Are your altcoin bags still lagging from, I don't know, say a few weeks ago? From before the drop? And we got yes and no. We'll put that out there. I'm kind of wondering. I've got my spot margin bags. I've got them. Man, they're in beautiful positions. I mean, if we were to take a tumble, I mean, I would be doing good on them. I got them in a very manageable place right now. And here we are, Bitcoin, with this possible triangle pattern. I guess you'd say it played out as a triangle pattern. One of you guys actually mentioned that. Excuse me. Hit the mic button or hit the mute. That's your job, Sean. Lots of people are looking at this as a head and shoulders, and you know, it never really jived with me that much for a head and shoulders. But I mean, yeah, you squint your eyes, you can connect the dots there. So however you look at it, it's a failed head and shoulders pattern, reversal pattern, diamond patterns. That's been thrown out more on the 4-hour chart, which that look legit, but they don't always break to the downside, as we are seeing right here. Actually, in the diamond patterns, what's everybody looking right here on this local area right here? Oh, I'm just going to draw it sloppy because I'm just going to erase it, but right there, and instead of coming down doom and gloom, which that was the sentiment just a few days ago, but it's a wild space here on the red candle day. We're going to zero and going down to numbers that scare us, and then on green days, it's all over. Oh no, we're back on. It's on again, off again, especially if you're, I guess, watching YouTube. I don't hang out much at crypto Twitter. I don't do that. I mean, I do post over there. I mean, every once in a while and referencing things, show links and what so, but I'm not so much a Twitter. I don't hang out there very much. I just don't. Although it's a good source for alpha. Here on the 4-hour, we got a red dot coming in on Market Cypher saying, they run us up on a Friday to see what we'll do on the weekend. With the weekend trading, would it hold us? Retail is growing and growing, more and more adoption of crypto. The good signs we got on this 4-hour chart, other than that red dot, is that our moving averages are kind of nice. Yeah, that 9 moving average came down here. Looked like it was going across that 50. That would have been mad. That would have been like confirmed for us to go down more. But it didn't. It did a U-turn. And now it came up back and it's curving around here. But we're crossed bullishly over the 21. That's good. That sign means we can snap back right above, which seems to be what price is doing right now. Let's go to the regular candles and see if it shows that. Yeah, it shows it on the regular candles. I use a different kind of candles. I use the Heikin because it does very well to help you navigate this trend without getting, oh, we're going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're going down. How many, there's some YouTubers out there, some of them scalp traders or whatever, and you see they're good until they get that first red candle, and then, oh, I'm out. Well, and then go on to find out they get the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, if I'd been in that trade and stayed in that trade, I would have been up so many thousands of dollars. But nope, you didn't. You took the 50 and ran with it. Well, these candles help you avoid doing that kind of thing. Silly thoughts. Help you be a little bit more accurate in your pattern trading, I find. They're just smooth it out. This is really cool. I like them. They're easier to read, but they do act a little different. You get used to it over time. All the cool kids are doing it. Look, we're breaking trend right there on the 4-hour, so down we come, or sideways. So normally we would break trend where we assume we're coming down, but and you're in a bullish market or bullish trend, a lot of times it doesn't. Sometimes it follows right up there and we start working on a possible M pattern or some kind of other top signal coming up. Double top. That could be a situation locally doesn't mean it's going all over. Maybe we come down, we go up, and we're in a range. We are in a beautiful range, in my personal opinion, and we might be here for a minute. given that we broke that trend and are not continuing to go back up to make a new high at this present time. Hanging a little lackluster on the weekend for Bitcoin. And over here, ooh, look at all that. Look at all that price action. So much sell pressure, so much buy pressure on the altcoins, but we're maintaining above this 382. Let's go to the big O chart. Well, maybe we should stick around here and look at a few things. Right behind my little turkey leg, my little turkey sexy socks. Yeah, that's what I call them. My little turkey sexy socks are just pointing right up to the S&P 500. They kind of like Trump being president. Looks like Wall Street wants to go up. I mean, a lot of people were calling for, oh, it's over. We reached the top of a falling wedge or a rising wedge pattern, broke it, which that's definitely bearish. I don't blame you. We put it in the channel here because I don't trust. I got a bigger trend line here. I like to zoom out and view the bigger channel ideas, and not many people saw that, but we did. Came back into that channel idea, and that kind of sucks a little bit. We bounced back out. Oh, that's always a good sign. We like that. We like that. Other things that we're hinting that we were probably going to do just fine without all the naysayers and fudders out there. But here we are making all new time highs for the S&P 500 when everybody else is calling to the downside. Right over here, behind my little lovely dancing lady who I still don't know your name. I keep asking her and she never tells me. Yes, she keeps showing up every night. I don't know how to read women. Apparently, I don't get it. What do you want? But still, people like you. Don't stay around and dance. It's so cute. She gets into her little groove and then it's like 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. What comes after 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can't count past 8. God bless her little heart. Anyway, down here, Bitcoin dominance behind my my octogenarian. Yeah, she is still going up, ladies and gentlemen. That's not great for altcoins overall. That kind of makes our altcoins kind of suck a little bit. So let's take a look at the index that represents our altcoins and see how she's doing. Yeah, that would probably explain why I'm not so happy with my bags right now, as I am with my Bitcoin performance, which is more of what I have in my portfolio than altcoins. And it should be your rule too. You should have it. I mean, you need to be at least half and half, at least minimum. That's the minimum. That's the minimum. And the hope is the altcoins will overtake that Bitcoin position by 2 or 3 times, maybe 5 times, and you can get some more Bitcoin out of it at one time. That's the hope. Generally, I go by the OG guys and what they would recommend back in the day. We broke you and then we retested you. What are you doing there? Whatever it is, it spells some downy down. Here on the 4-hour total 3, we got our 50, 21, and 9 moving average. It's all flip-flop in the bearish direction. Down here we got our 200, a 360, and a 100. That's okay. That's doable, but we're likely to come down here. We're likely to come down here and talk to one of them, namely that 100. Unless you want to reclaim that 9 moving average, that's what we're about to do. You're in the middle of this sticky green cloud that's going to suck us down into it. A little sliver of red there kind of points to we could have some downside coming from altcoins. Now, this could be in part of people getting tired of being in altcoins and the FUD out there with the Melania and the Trump coins coming out and kind of disrupting the market. That had a little bit of a damper effect. Then there's some FUD out there for a few other coins, like Rune Coin. They've got some issues going on. I believe they can resolve it, but it puts a damper on them for this season. It sucks because it just started getting good for this season, and so Rune may be a laggard for a while. I was counting on you, Rune. You were going to be one of my dark horses. Maybe Decred will do me good. I haven't checked on that one in a minute. So we can now check out some of these wicks with our trend line here. I really do believe we're working on breaking trend lines. We can lie to ourselves and finagle this thing, and we'll just keep carrying this down, and that doesn't do us very well. It doesn't. This was the original trend that we broke. That was the sign. Hey man, right here's a good place to pay yourself when we break trend. The savvy people watching this, applying my method, we probably went down to a smaller time frame and rode this little guy. Rode this little guy. We could have done it from the 4 hour or the 1 hour. Yeah, went in there and played it, but you could have took some profits over here. But this was the main one. Getting out there would have been the best one at all, really. And then we went through all this stuff. And maybe I should listen to myself on this chart and actually start going by it to make that's simply what we do to make our decisions for a lot of these things. I think it's very helpful. Just hard to remember to do it. You're caught up in the chart that you're looking for your coin, and you forget to, hey man, maybe we should consult Crypto 3 or Total 3 or something. So right now we've got this for a local pattern going on. And okay, well, this is the 4 hour candle, so maybe we Friday and Saturday we get a little pump up, and then maybe we get rejected here and come back down Sunday. I don't know. See what we do. 4 hour. I mean, we got work cut out to do. This is the 1 hour. We got work cut out to do here. I'm just saying. It'd be cool if you regain that non-moving average on this chart. That would be great. Altcoins. That would be great. I would love to ricochet out of this. We can break to the upside, but this is a symmetrical triangle, and I don't trust them as far as I can throw them because they do the rabbit run. Now, they have a 60% chance of breaking up to the upside. Now, prices for a symmetrical triangle can come in from the bottom. They can come in from the top. It still doesn't matter. You still get the same, according to Thomas Bukowski, percentage for a breakout to the upside. Isn't that crazy for a symmetrical triangle? But here's the catch. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them. They do what I call the rabbit run. That is where price will break out in one direction, 60% chance it breaks up to the upside, but then all of a sudden you find yourself back in the pattern, you find yourself below the pattern, you find yourself questioning whether you want to be a pattern trader at all because this makes no damn sense. And then you find yourself coming right back and just being in a range. Maybe you break out and go higher, maybe you faked out, maybe you just stay in a little range and wait for another pattern to develop. And that's usually what I do with these guys. What I found to be most effective when it comes to these guys is, one, respect the wicks or respect the candle bodies. Carry those trends on forward. And it makes an even my little line's kind of respected that. That's totally unintentional. But if it is, you'll probably see price respect that. Now, if we break to the downside, we come down and go up and probably do whatever it does, it will respect these trend lines as it plays. And that's kind of like what they do right here. Not saying it's going to do that because there's other ways it can play out, but we'll just have to wait on her. But ultimately, we got some bigger trend lines on some bigger time frames that we're still respecting, and that's the important thing to zoom out, baby, because if you apply this and look for the channel, we got a channel idea going on here. Now, it's yet to be confirmed, but the great thing about the channel strategy and theory, price channel travels in channels, we bounce from one end to the other end, and we got some big old targets for altcoins. Here on the daily, things are looking fairly good. If we can just, after we get through this little rough patch we're going through probably over this weekend, reclaim that 9 daily moving average one more time. Have to probably bounce off the 50 or the 21. That means we lose about 4 trillion. Is it 4 trillion? No. Point. Oh my God, I can't even do the math. We got into the trillions. It's so much easier when we're in the billions. So much easier. We'll go from 1.05 down to 1.02. We'll lose a few decabillions there, but hey, we can handle this market. If China can sell off $20 billion worth of Bitcoin and we can still hang out with Bitcoin right now, then I think that we can probably withstand the weekend. Bitcoin looks really good for the weekend, actually. Lots of good news coming out about Bitcoin. Notice how these big sell wicks are getting less and less and less. And notice, if you will, the Heikin-Ashi candle right now. Of course, we're off to a fresh start. Don't have any wicks to the downside, but that's a nice sign. If you see a trend of Heikin-Ashi candles starting out, they have no bottom wicks. They're just flat candles like that. That's a strong trend in whatever direction. Just like when it's coming down to the downside, when you have no wicks on the top there, that's a strong trend coming down to the downside. Means there's nobody pushing the price up at all during that section. They started to right here. But that's a strong trend. Are we getting ready to start another strong trend? Too early to tell right now, but something to definitely pay attention to. We break below 104,348. Well, then when that eye just gets a little skewed. But if we don't, are we headed for up only for Bitcoin? Here on the 4-hour, Bitcoin is above the 9 moving average, and this turkey says, hey, if we're above the 9, everything is fine. Let's turn a little bit more. Is that what happened? We got... Oh, we still got enough light. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna turn a little bit more light on. Throw a little light on it. Yeah, groovy. Turn the heat lamp on. Keep this golden brown skin golden brown. So right behind me now, after this chart, is this is Tokenmetrics. And I like Tokenmetrics. The trending coins right here. Since they've redone their site, I'm getting used to it. Still don't know where to find what I used to find exactly, but hey, we're getting there. And it's lightning fast, as you can see. Oh wow, wasn't that just absolutely amazingly fast? It took less than 5 minutes for the screen to come up. These are the coins that are trending. The number one coin right now that is getting some attention is Meow, followed by XCN, which is Onyx coin. Yeah, I love it. We're gonna take a look at it. XRP Network. I guess that's whatever that is. I'm not familiar. XPR Network. Toshi, of course, Bitcoin. Rune, AI16Z, Jupiter, Solana, the official Trump coin, Vine, and then Melania, followed by S coin Sonic. Why they rebranded to the token S to be called an S coin? And it's supposed to be around AI. Are they supposed to be? Or no, it's Phantom. Phantom turned to, yeah, S coin. I don't think they thought that one through. I know it's for Sonic, but they should stick with Sonic and not just go with S, because look at this S coin. Ha 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 ha. Now it's got an albatross around his neck there, in my personal opinion. You know, I think it'll do fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come over and say hello one more time here. Let's check on our poll. How are we doing on our poll? Are your altcoin bags still lagging from before the last drop? 88% of you say yes. 12% of you say no. You got some juicy ones, didn't you? Of the you saying no, would you mind putting in the majority of what you're holding there in your altcoins, what your top coins are? Maybe share a little knowledge with the other members here. Might be a project that they needed to be into and now not into, and the benefit you would get, well, for the vast number of people that this live show reaches, we might be able to pump your bags by a few many fractions of a penny. Be worth it in the long run. Giver's gain, baby. Julian Regla, make Allegria. I swear I will get that out without tripping over it. I am so ashamed of myself. I'm usually good with that. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like button. Why?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I was never one to ask for that myself, so I like it when other people do it. Thank you very much. Board PC guy says altcoins are drooping a little. Chris Klein says I will continue to share the show everywhere into the bear market and the promote for show. For show. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate it. My road dogs. My road dogs. Board PC guy says just a tad bit, but it's there. Yes. Thoughts? Do you think ETH will drop below 3160? We'll take a look at that. Actually, I'll probably answer that real quick and come back. Let's take a look at Ethereum. That one's worth looking. You can get a good sense of the market tracking Ethereum, I think. We're at 33 right now, right? It's been a while since I looked at you. Oh, look, all zones got hit and then exceeded on some cases, but still, I haven't looked at this in a minute. Do I think it can drop to 31? She could drop all the way to 24. She wants. I'm on the weekly time frame, though. I don't see it happen, and I like what I see here in the moving averages and other things I'm looking at. She's there now after dipping down here. I could see a possible scenario where it could. Well, I mean, I see a scenario here in the weekly where it could go down to 3,000. Let's check the daily, and then we got the daily 200 moving average. And a good rule of thumb is that it can always come back to the 200 moving average. Are there signs of that happening here? There's some concerning signs that I'm seeing on the daily. I see a little bit of a roll over. It's not confirmed. It has not happened. This white line is the 100 moving average, and we have been finding support there, and that's kind of our last support. If we lose that, we can see more than likely come down to about 29.76. At least wick down that area, kind of like we did here. If nothing else, we could see something like that. There's a saying that what gets wicked often gets candlestick, and so you had this wick down, and we came up and up, and then it got candlesticked right here. Then we got a new one, so we could be looking for something similar happening. It seems to like to do that, a little loop-de-loop, and come up here. You can kind of see a little reminiscence of it right here on the Ichimoku cloud, and it could do something just like that again. 50 moving averages up here. We could go up to 34.91. What I do in these situations is what I do in my position bags is what I play them is that I take profits on the way up, and I've done this before, but I do a pyramid strategy, and it helps me deal with these ranges. Price comes up, I got some sell orders up through here. They taper, they go bigger as the price goes up, and smaller towards the bottom, and then we come down and we go lower, and then I just dip it more back up, and then that way when we come back up, I'm in the profit earlier. So that's the strategies that I use in these situations as a position trader, and it works for swing trades and some other things too. Or you can just if you're trading, you got your stop losses and you don't go through that. You just kind of well, I guess this is it. Yeah, breaking whatever, you have your line in the sand, break your line in the sand. I mean, hardcore traders sell it all. Yeah, it depends on your spot trading or what your strategy is. The best thing that I will always recommend, I mean, you hear so much talk about leverage and margin trading and this and that, and it can be fun and it can be exciting sometimes, but the wealth that you will build in this market is on your spot positions. That's every YouTube guru knows that, and that's what they do. I mean, if you listen close and pay attention, I even heard Frankie Candles talk about that recently, and 99% of his or 90% of his money is in spot. And just what he trades with is, you got that. That's how you should look at it. That's how you should look at it, because the longer you hold this, not the 4-year cycle. You got 10 months left. Basically, get that in your head. You only got probably about 10 months left to hold this. We're going to be making our money in the next 10 months. There might be a little window after or something, but 10 months from now, you should be largely, probably about at least halfway out of this market, halfway into cash, 25% at least. And again, it's probably a good time for me just to go over a strategy that I'm doing, or I'm trying to do. I try my best to do this. It does not ever work out perfectly to plan, because we have a crappy altcoin performance for this bull market. They've just been horrible. They're oversaturated, and there's only a few good ones, and then everybody chases all the ones that aren't worth a damn. We're just heavily diluted, so altcoins just kind of suck this season. They have. You can see it on Total 3 chart. You can see it on Total 3, can't you? Or you can see it on Bitcoin Dominance. I don't know about Total 3. Hell, Total 3. It looks like we should be banging, actually. Yeah, we're not, because we have so many damn coins. But if you look at it on Bitcoin dominance, it's the real, it reflects it perfectly, I think. This was the biggest altcoin season we had. This was a decent one that happened in 20 from the 2019 to 2020. And then here we are starting here, and this is where everybody's expecting our altcoin season to start, that we'll get rejected here from Bitcoin and that we will drop. This is what we've done after the presidential inaugurations. That's when the altcoin season would start. So we might be due for one if this holds true, but look how far we drop. If we drop, coming back down to these areas about 39%. Boom. What are we going to get? What are we going to get from our altcoins? Oh, we're going to get, yay, 33% overall gains. Last time we were looking at 46, and I was bitching then about it. It wasn't nowhere near what it was over here. I was in the market over here. I didn't understand what I understand now at all, but I know you could throw money at anything and it was going to make money. It would just number go up like crazy on everything, every little altcoin. But we didn't have as many of them then. And this was kind of like when the ERC20s first came out, when the Ethereum tokens first started. It took them a while to catch on, right? And then Bitcoin went from the major dominant share, about 98% of the market, to being very little. That was the altcoin season and altcoin seasons that went to December 18th, 2018 or 2017, wasn't it? Yeah, to December 2017. I don't think we'll ever see another altcoin season like that. That's what's got us all hooked to chase altcoins, and then we're getting diminished returns on altcoins. That's just the truth of it. Compared to Bitcoin, altcoins are giving you overall, as a whole, diminishing returns. Not as individual coins. You get some that are worth it, that can outperform Bitcoin. But the true thing that we should do, and we don't do it enough, and I don't do it enough, is to take your altcoin that you're interested in and you run it against Bitcoin. I really like you take Ethereum. And we're looking at Ethereum here, and it's hanging around 3308, and it looks good. She's making trying to make some higher highs. She's making higher lows. That's what she's doing. Still not past what it did last time, but that's pretty good. She's up pretty good. It'll be above 2,800 by Valentine's Day, or I'll wear a Cupid outfit. Oh God! Please, for the love of God, don't dump Ethereum. All right, but if you look at Ethereum against Bitcoin. Where are Ethereum BTC pair? How am I missing you? Here we go. That's my personality. No, that's not mine. That's somebody else's. I'm an introvert. I don't know what all this crap is. Anyway, let's delete it. And here we are, Ethereum against Bitcoin, and Ethereum has just been losing for the past 2 years against Bitcoin. Bitcoin outperformed Ethereum. Even when Bitcoin was hanging around $15,000-$20,000, it was outperforming Bitcoin. So if you'd bought Bitcoin, and I can prove this with my paper trading account over here on TradingView, just buying some Bitcoin, $100,000 account, if you had that, and just bought sparingly. Its prices went up. We bought some at 27,000, 65,000, 55,000, 56,000, 26,000. 100,000 would be $1.4 million. And the altcoins I got, look, my Decred. Are you down? Decred's back at $12. Are you freaking serious? I'm gonna go get me some of that. The few altcoins I do have in here, what that BET is up $3,000. I think we got it at 0.016 cents, and she's up around 4.5 to 5 cents right now. But Bitcoin has outperformed everything, baby, and everybody looked at Bitcoin like it was the boomer coin. Well, you can maybe get 2 or 3x out of Bitcoin, but your altcoins, you're going to get your 100 and 1,000 X's out of them, and where's it at? Some of them have done it. Some of them, no doubt, have. XENBN, dang sure one of them that has. This is Onyx Coin on the monthly chart. Let's get it down to a weekly. This is it on the week. And now I know it's crazy when I put up these targets and put them up there, those little lines, and I didn't even put anything, I didn't even label anything crazy. Well, I did up here. I did way up here. It looks crazy when we're talking about them. Let's talk about all that stuff back here. And then she's been down here for so long, below a penny. Fractions of a penny, even down 0.0001. And now she popped up to almost right at 3 cents right there. I found that to be amazing. So, Onyx Coin. She's currently at her 1618 right there. We'll go from swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. So we are still in our juicy accumulation zone for Onyx Coin. If you thought you missed it on the bigger picture scale of thing to where it can go, you're probably okay. But now that the return that you might get from it, I don't know exactly how high it will go, but let's say that we do get back up here to this area. Yeah, that would be close to a 3x right up here in these areas. We get up to close to a dime. That's when you're looking about turning about a 4x there, get 300% gains. $100 would turn into $400 right there. The best place is what we always talk about here on the channel is those slow accumulations for those coins. If you still see some in there, it's worth taking a shot with them because this can happen. $382 area is also coming up there. Sweet spots to go for on Onyx will be 6.5 cents. Don't know how long it'll take it to get there, whether it'll take it a few months or several. But for Onyx Coin, that is on the radar. Now for what she could do in the meantime, we could get a hella pullback. We're still in our accumulation zone. Remember, we got rejected up there. We're probably going to come back and accumulate before we ever see those bigger targets. With a nice big ass strong move up like that, the 50% mark would probably be the most ideal place to look for. That would be a retest of the breakout, or yeah, actually the breakout area of its top over there. Crazy how the Fibonacci's work that way, ain't it? That's so beautiful at picking out the most perfect places, in my personal opinion, to look for a good juicy retest idea. There are some other areas we can look for, but we'll take that in stride. Right now we'll go with Charles Dow's theory that a nice strong impulse move can retrace 50% of its move and likely to find some traction there. We're starting to see that. We're starting to see the traction on the 382 Fibonacci's and also the 0.5s. This one I think could get probably just see what we get here first. We'll paint this little guy orange for caution. Proceed, and now we'll come down to the 4 hour and say, look, it's a flag to the upside. Now, that is the most common theme that you will find people do, is give you the flag to the upside story on everything. I don't know, it's like, are you going to send him a super check? Well, he's just going to say it's a flag to the upside. Then do that yourself. You come in, so flag to the upside. Well, where we were just a minute ago, if you will apply a 9 moving average in addition to a 21, well, that will tell you that the flag to the upside ain't happening right now, baby. We're likely to come back and touch the 21, which is what they say. Right, so too far away from the 21. Well, that doesn't tell me crap. But that 9 moving average tells me some crap. So I would be looking for a price to come back down. I'm actually looking for this guy right here. If I continue and draw some trend lines here, let's pull you over here just a little bit, y'all. Looks a little bit more doable, doesn't it? That we might just kind of come back down and retest this area right here. A lot of times when you do get a breakout, you'll come back and test those areas. And so we could actually go lower anywhere along that trend line there. That's how I look at this. And let's hope so. That would be a great place to get in on this. I guess we should probably look at that 382 fib area too, just in case. Oh, we add it right now. That's where she's hanging out right now. Oh, well, for this move anyway, that's kind of strong. That's kind of strong. That's kind of strong. This was the one I was trying to draw, really, right here. So the green lines are both 382 fib areas, just taken from different pools. This one also corresponds with the 2-3. I'm not going to get all nerdy with the nerd math or anything, but a bounce from these areas, confirmed bounces from this, would be super bullish. But remember, you lost the 9 moving average. You lost a trend line on the smaller time frame. This trend line, that trend line. You lost that trend line. Looks like you do have a breakout, though. You do have a breakout and possible deeper retrace. So I would look for Onyx Coin to kind of do some stuff like this. Maybe dip down there. It may not do this. It may not come down here, but I would probably see a little bit dip down. A retest of this trend line, if nothing else. So what we got to do now is, well, this trend line is always going to have a play, but you might have something going on here. And if you just drag this over, and then I'm looking at the angles right here between those candle bodies. You see that? Do you see how beautiful that is? The angles. Always about the angles. And that tells me, oh, this one's kind of valid too. Now we got two or more touch point, 3 touch points actually with the wick there. Should be no surprise what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the idea of a channel, and we got some there. Whether this was a fake guy, but this is on the radar here. This is one idea. Not enough touch points to confirm that. So either we're working on a partial decline area to break to the upside. I mean, we probably have to come back down one more time. Or maybe we're going to come down and make a lower low, but we made higher lows, so there's no need to get worried just yet. Things are looking good. I just want you cheaper. I want to build a bigger bag because I like it the way I like the way you're working on. That was a nice come up right there. Back to the chat because I get sidetracked. I wish the big buyers weren't buying off the exchanges right now. Would make things pump more. Come on, hit that like and share. People love everybody. With all the ETH and Chainlink and also XRP the Trumps are buying, I think people will follow suit. Those are some good coins to look at. Litecoin ETF, yes, there is news of a petition for a Litecoin ETF. All bags are about the same as mid-November. Riding the roller coaster, feeling confident we'll be back up soon. It's starting to look like we might, and I just hope they do well. Ando Pancho, happy weekend, guys. Happy weekend to you. Avi Medina says, what's up, chat? Bullish on Parade, hello. We got this. Stay strong. You do have this. You do have this. Half my alts are... I can't read it. Why does it do that? That little box is annoying. Who designed this? Half my altcoins are good. Other half, no bueno. I feel you. Rune has just been... I'm having to do a range strategy to maintain my Rune. I'm still trying to hold on. It's 11 p.m. and I'm eating cold pizza over the sink. I've hit that part of the market. Oh, it will get better. Troy Graham says Dogecoin is the majority of what I hold. Is it? She's been doing well. Squirrel. Julian says so much knowledge. Thank you. Hey, my pleasure. I like to talk crypto. My wife ain't going to talk to me about crypto. I've tried. She just looks at me weird and walks away. All I got is you guys. Let me cry for the algorithm. Oh my god, that's awesome. I appreciate you guys. Where can you buy XCN? Well, CoinEx has it. I had MEXC has it. That's where I first bought it. You can get it on Uniswap. It's a ERC20 token, and I think I saw it on Binance Chain too. When I got a question like that, I like to go to, where are you? Not you. No, that's where did I? Here we go. Is this CoinGecko? CoinGecko should have it. Onyx Coin. So usually CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, those places usually have a listing of what exchanges, and they've got several pages here. I mean, lots of places you can get it. So even Kraken has it, MEXC, Uniswap version 3. They've got it on Base. Uniswap on Base, CoinEx, that's where I moved mine over. I have still access to my MEXC using certain technology, and I was able to move those coins off. Now that before they got stuck there, because at the time it wasn't worth the gas fee to move them off. That's how little that bag was, and now that bag was worth almost like $2,500. So that's a nice little come up. I didn't go hard on it. I just put a little in. KuCoin, some of these others. So Pancakes. Well, I thought okay, so you are on, and it should have contracts, so you got to be safe with that. So you go over here, and so XCN's available on Binance Smart Chain. Oh man, you get this on PancakeSwap. So make sure you copy the contract and use that, or you can get it on Base too. And Ethereum, there's the 3 contracts on Ethereum. I would go with Base or BNB. That'd be your cheapest way to get it and cheapest way to hold it and store it if they offer it. If you're looking for this or any other coin, always be able to check all this stuff over here. For those of you that are not familiar with that, we always forget. We get so familiar with what we learn and just becomes, blah blah blah, park it in the back of our head. We forget about the space of time it took us to realize, hey, that's something we should need to know. Some people won't come in for they won't figure this out for about another 6 months. Like, because last time I bought that decoy coin. Yeah, there are knockoffs out there that will save you from getting into the knockoffs, and you wonder why everybody else's bag's pumping but yours is not, and you sell it and then you get nothing from it because you got scammed. Yeah, don't get scammed. I think all that stuff will start improving though as we get more clarity here. Good direction for crypto. My goodness, how the world is starting to change over the past few days. It's amazing. Attitudes, directions, narratives, all things starting to change, starting to see action taken, whereas spent so much time just twiddler thumbs. I don't know, we have to go meet. It's a discussion that should be had. Yes, we should discuss this. I mean, that's all the hell that they wanted to do for years, is talk about stuff. And now we're seeing some actions being done on stuff that a lot of it needs to be done. Just my opinions on that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have no news because it is Friday, so Layer GT does not do the news. But what I will do, let me throw this out here in the chat. This is how I kind of like to navigate the stuff. But did we do it? You did do that, right? Oh man. Okay. Well, now my freaking thing's not working. So what I'll do is please submit your coin request below. All right, so I'll put that, and that'll be my marker. So I will come back to this, because otherwise we spend too much time chasing some of these things. Toshi's good on. Toshi's been doing good. So actually, was it on my list? I thought it was on my list. I got a list of a few to go over, and then I will come back and we'll get into Degen night, where we just look at what you guys want to look at, right? Start charting everything, comparing notes, talking about it, seeing what's going on. But right now we need to take a look at Rune over here on Binance, and my goodness, Rune. My, how you have fallen. Look at you. What are you doing? What are you doing? You do not have to touch 186. Oh my God. Where are you at right now? She's at 222. She's at 222 right now, but the daily candle. This is my 1.13 Fibonacci right here, and she usually gets hit. And this was an 88. Is that an 8? That should be an 886 with that color. It doesn't look right. That does not look in the right spot. Wait a minute. Somebody got lazy, didn't they? No. Okay, you're 886 from this pool. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Well, that could work too. This 113 was taken from a. They usually is taken from a different Fibonacci. This was the bigger 886. That's what it was. You should have been bigger. Like that. Well, anyway, wherever we might bounce from, what I'm looking for on Rune is if we can get back up here. What is this? 234. We can get back above this trend line and close a few candles over there. And here on the 4 hour, maybe the 9-moving average is there. That's a nice thickening Ichimoku cloud. Are my batteries dying in this little damn mouse? Sean, remind me to get the batteries. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it can be hard watching altcoins take kind of a dive and everything like that, but it's times in the markets where you've got to look within and just keep your mind set, all tuned, and most importantly, the thing that would really put a smile on your face at times like this is just to keep your vibrations high. Makes me feel better anyway. I'm just saying, keep your vibrations high. Oh, that was low. That's low vibration. We got power speeds. You just got to play around and adjust your frequency just a little bit. It'll make a difference in your life. It's all about those vibrations, baby. Keep those vibrations up and high. Trust the YouTube gurus. It's all about the vibrations. Buzz. Happy buzz. Get your buzzes on. All right, so, okay. Oh, I see them adding up over there. Good. I won't spend too much time on these, but Rune, so I would like to see you break up above here about 234 and start coming up here to about $3. That would make, you kind of getting away from me, Rune. What are you doing? You snapping back already? I like what you're doing right here, high and low. I like that. I think you might do this. Rune, did you bottom out on me? Too early to tell, but it's starting to look like it. My Degen is saying, my spidey tenses, my turkey's tingling. My turkey senses are tingling. Look, the 1 hour has already got above its 9. That's great. Hold it, baby, hold it. Cross that 9 over the 21. Get above this white lines. White lines, don't do it. Nice little channel we are in, it looks like. We look to be maybe in a... Does there angles... Is there a dangle to that angle? Oh, pardon me. I gotta adjust my position here. You guys just keep putting them little coin requests there. Well, I go here and check on my little ring bag. Did you go up? And how's my risk level? How's that risk level doing over here, Rune? Oh man, are you in alphabetical order or what? Rune, you were so disappointing. But that's okay. I can build you. I can rebuild you. Better, faster, stronger. If I can ever find you among this freaking list of coins I've got, where are you at now? Jeez, Rune. Now I gotta type you in. Thorchain Rune. Found you. Oh, there's a lot of sell orders there. There's a lot of orders stacked up. All the way up to $3. Everybody's got the same idea. Everybody's trying to bail out at 300 or $3. Looks like they are stacked. That should be interesting. You're going to have a fight on your hands. Unless some really, really good news comes out. Let's take a look at, if you don't mind, take a look at a little coin called Juno. I've got some exposure to this over in the Cosmos ecosystem. I've had it for a while. I'm glad to see she's doing something. Nice. This is on the 1 hour. This is on the daily. She's still in bottom territory, still in a great place to accumulate this, but she's got as low as 7 cents, and now we're sitting at a quarter, looking to come back and eventually appear to retest these areas at $1.10 and $1.15. A little 4x from here. She's working on a breakout, don't have it official yet. She may fluctuate a little up and down, maybe come back down to about 21 cents there, but she's getting ready. She looks to be getting ready to start working on some stuff here. Juno over on Cosmos ecosystem. It's available most places too. Just one to put on your radar that's still in a nice little bottom area. Let me let's pull the fib from here. This latest high we got. And she's still within her little accumulation zone for this move right here. And from our last move, oh, just barely. She's trying to break out of it. So anywhere below 26 cents is still a good place to get Juno. If you like the project, believe in the project, or interested in the project, this is a great accumulation area. Remember, these things, they go through this period for a while. It's all lackluster until that one day when they're no longer doing that, and then they come back up. Let's see, this was, we'll go to that August 22 high. And I would say we got a very, very good chance to at least see 420 to 525 out of this, and it's sitting at 25 cents. Now, yeah, do the math. I'm not claiming that she's going to come all the way back up to $18 or $20, but if she does, that's awesome. I think this one had like an NFT play back in those days. But imagine going from 25 cents to $4, making that juicy 20x possibility there. Juno. For you Degens, but you gotta have patience. She will. This is one you gotta just kind of either nibble at or buy some and tuck it away for, you know, look at it 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now. You don't want to be following it every day. Well, the number going to go up. No, this one's it's got a lot of work to do, but when she does it, and there's a lot more coins like this one. That's what we need to keep our eye on and look for if we're trying to play that game. Take a look at Solana. I would say Binance would be the best place. Oh, look. Did we hit our targets? No, that's old though. I'm the daily. I'm sorry. That was old. I think we already did that. We already did our vanity wall thing from that, right? I'm pretty sure we did. If not, I missed my opportunity. We're still above the 9-moving average, maybe testing it right now. Indicators, what are they saying? We had the red dot, and that's done a whole lot, hasn't it? Things are getting a little tired, though. Showing some signs of tiredness. 4 hour. Did you break trend? There's probably a little bit of wiggle room, maybe not much, not enough to matter. And they're probably down here on my drawing. So they're cutting through a little bit of a corner of a candle there, but it's not enough. I don't think. Well, it could be all right. We could. We could wick back up there, and here on the 4 hour, the 9 moving average is above the 21. That's notable. That puts a little helium in our balloon that can just float us right back up there. So another advantage of having the 9 moving average in conjunction with your 21 moving average. You heard it here from the Road Dog. It is so much better than relying on the 21 itself. The 21's not enough. You need something else. You need one just a little faster runner there to tune you in. So there's some hope. We might wick back down and touch the 50. We already did it once. So if we did it once, there's no need to do it again, but it might. 248 on Solana. Maybe that's a good place to pick it up. It's at 251 now. We can bounce here, and I don't see why we can't. Why can't we bounce here, baby? I want to extend this on line out, and look, it just makes some nice little support. I'm going to cut through a candle corner there, but so B support, give us, we got two little areas, they conjunct right here. X marks the spot. We should be getting a bounce. Cross our fingers. Other indicators here look a little promising. MACD look like she's got that bearish cross. I know she's a lagging indicator though. You got to keep that in mind. But did we break here? Technically, yeah. I'm mapping out the RSI. Huh. So a little warning sign there with RSI. I hope we don't come down to this cloud. I hope we don't. I think it's probably kind of flirting with the idea with the retesting that 50. The moving averages look very positive to me. They look beautiful. They are gorgeous. Except for you can get this yellow one over that purple one. That'll take a little time. That's fine. But we really need to hold that line. We need to hold it. Any little wicks through there is a sign of weakness. I mean, that it could eventually collapse. But it could be a retest of this breakout on this channel. So let's look for upside, shall we? I'm looking for 295 to be retested there, and I even got 322 and 347 as the higher targets. With a few more, I got about the 513, baby. That's a measure move. Solana, we just need you to catch a break and start moving on. I want to take a look at PopCat because everybody forgot about PopCat. I think everybody's kind of said, well, PopCat's a little old school. So it's played out, man. And maybe it has. Or maybe she's just being put on the back burner there. That's not a good look for PopCat. I gotta say, let me tighten you up there, candle bodies, and then it comes down to these wicks and a retest idea. So it's a bearish retest. How low can you go, baby? We're gonna have to pull from here, it looks like. PopCat, she got all the way up to $2 and now she's 42 cents. And I thought 54 cents looked like a good deal. We're at an 886 area right now, double tapping that little sucker. You trying to go below it or you just playing with it? You playing with my emotions. Don't be playing with mine. Let's take it all the way down. Take her all the way down. Let's get the full move. That may make a little bit more sense here. Let me judge how this thing is lining up. Oh, is it gone for it? Okay. Yeah, okay. So I think we might have something there. For as much as we got on the chart to work with. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. We lost at 786. If we continue down, we might see a possibility. Might see as low as 30 cent area out of PopCat. Sadly, given that on the daily we just had the 50 cross that 200, I can see that happening. Roll over the 9 underneath that 21. We might see the scenario. We might see that. Let me check this little guy out. Where are you coming up? Oh, you're there. The 618 though. I like that too. So too early on the daily to see. Okay, so then what it amounts to is if it's all in relation to this one right here. So if we go below that low there, yeah, she's definitely coming. But here, there's some signs that are making me thinking she's at a point where she could bounce right now. And there he is. There's a minor 618 right here. That's interesting. I won't get mad at it if it bounces. I won't. I don't know how well it will stick. It could be coming up through here, get rejected, and then come down. We could be seeing something like that play out. Most definitely. Look how that would look. Something like that. We apply this angle idea up to some here. You can kind of go in with this little guy here. We don't have we'll have to keep this on the back burner. That is not Not enough touches there to confirm that idea, but we know how the channels work and we know how the angles work, so more than likely it's got some weight there. It's a nice little midline idea. Area where we find some more intense resistance right there. So Popcat, you headed back to 55 cents if you bounce here. That could be happening. It could go from 45 to 55 and then look for, I don't know, either we recover or we come down and we go for the deeper. We either recover this 786, that's what this line is right here. If we recover that or even hang around, we'll recover that, we're good. This took care of us. Otherwise down here. So Popcat kind of in limbo at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, so glad to have you here with me tonight. That's a beautiful evening in crypto. Checking on the poll we got here. Are your altcoin bags still lagging from before the last drop? 79% say yes, 21% say no. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some issues there. Got 26 people hanging out. So glad to have you guys here. I'm going to scroll. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Turkey heads. Crypto and turkey juice. Face that turkey. EW, glad to see you here. Strega says Toshi keeps going. Oh, you go Toshi. Look, go Toshi. We got a Bukowski measure move coming in right up here. Right up here. 0.00078. And then we got a should be a 127 fib area. I think the measure move came in with a 113 if I'm not mistaken. I think it coincided, but I can't remember exactly. That's very impressive, Toshi. So she's got a little bit of a pullback on smaller time frames. Not bad. Just now, she just now made a new all-time high. Looks like at a Toshi. I got to keep track of this, or I'm going to miss my take profit area. 15-minute time frame for Toshi. Oh, there's our channel. Oh, snap. You are looking at it. You are looking at it. We should post this update over in the Telegram. Ah, there's the chicken. My sexy chicken. I'm being risque. That's actually a naked rooster. See his pecker? Right there? I'm just saying. That's not what we were trying to do here. We were trying to copy image. Now try it. All right, so we got Toshi. Take profit targets are coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me find my little marker here. Please submit your coin list below. Ryan K says Teva. May I get my little notepad? The camera cuts off over here because of the microphone, I guess. So we got Teva. Vine from MG Motorsports. No, I have not looked at that yet. I'm not familiar with that one. I can't remember that one anyway. H bar, Miro or Miro. We got Litecoin, XLM, Popcat. We just did Popcat, so that one's check. Cake. Cardano. Turkey with a personal massager. That's my vibration enhancer. It's the secret to putting smiles on your face in a bull and a bear market, from what I found. It helps keep you from worrying about price going down. Proppy is rolling out a crypto-based loans to buy a house. Oh wow, that could be huge. Proppy is cheap right now. If you want to grab some, it is cheap. She is on a downturn. We'll take a look at Proppy. It is on Coinbase, and I noticed it was down. I added a little to my bags, but I probably should add some more, especially after seeing that news too. Stricker says I put profit too soon. I'm in Awadi. Hey brother, are you able to look at Tia and Grass? I sure can. I was going over my stream last night, and I think I overlooked the coin that you asked. You asked me right off for one, and then I get sidetracked. It wasn't, but I apologize for that. Make sure that we'll take a, yeah, you were asking for Grass last night, and I meant to look at it. I've not gotten into it yet. I'm trying to. It looks promising. Avi Medina says Zeus. If I don't get your coins, either we ran out of time because I try to keep the. Oh man, an hour 18 minutes already. I'm gonna have to put this in super speed, or I just didn't see it, but it's never intentional. All right, we got a list to go through. Let's start with Teva. Teva era. Tavera. I don't know how they're pronouncing it, but so I'll do most of these probably on a daily, and if it looks really interesting or we need to know something, I'll zoom in. It looks like all this stuff is. You haven't made a new low, so all this stuff should still be on target. What the hell? Okay. It's a good thing we look back at these things. Wait a minute. Let me back this up. So I'm guessing that the last time I looked at this chart, we were here at the bottom of the triangle. That's where those guys come from. So we didn't have our bottom in, so now we're adjusting our fibs. For anybody wondering what the hell's going on, that's what's going on. I was like, so it's a good thing that I like to go back and recheck everything just to tighten things up, because we dropped lower. Now, could we have seen where we would have dropped lower from that area? Yes, we could. And we would have paid attention to this 0.0272. You will see that recurring theme here on this channel because the magic of the fibs, the 1.27s and 113s. They're numbers to have on your fibs if you want that little predictive edge there. You just don't know at the time, but you should always look for it. Okay, so let's adjust for what we got now. So this should be bottom, given that that was a 1.27 from this bottom, and when we came to hit it, this is probably more than likely this is bottom. More than likely, just saying. And we've been hanging around here for almost a week now. All right, so let's adjust you. We got to adjust our levels. Already got that 113 up there. I don't know what you're doing there. And I want to put these right above the poor prices now, so when I come back, I can kind of get an idea of when I did this. So, well, I can carry this one all the way over. So the red line is our accumulation zone that I talk about so much, meaning that when you come back here in a few months, anywhere below 0.028 would be a juicy price. One other trick I like to do is go from that fib all the way back down to the bottom there, line those up, and dial this idea in again. Glittery Marshmallow taking notes now. Meaning we can fine tune our little accumulation zone. Big, nice, thick Ichimoku cloud just waiting for us. I like to see those at bottoms. And she's losing her 9 moving average. Don't lose that 9 moving average. Do not lose that 9 moving average. Because we don't want to repeat and come back down to this guy. Give me a second. Give me a second. Are we in danger of doing that? You should not. You should not. I'm going to pull up swing high to swing low. Typical prices. We got an 886 right here. From this little questionable wick price action. From here, you did a complete double. Well, basically did a complete rundown. So with Teva, we got him. It's best if we wait for confirmation that we do have a bottom. I mean, that's the best thing to do. But the signs I'm seeing, I think that we do. Yeah, one sign says maybe we can come down here. And the only reason I'm entertaining the possibility of that thought is just because we're losing that 9 moving average on the 4 hour. It doesn't mean that we're going to go down there though. We bounced off. Oh, that was a good sign. Bouncing off the 786. We're probably coming down to retest this area. At least that's what we hope. We hope that that's happening. So much for going through these fast. Well, good, but it's a flag to the downside. Actually, I want to see what we get here. It would be nice to see it come down here and double tap that double bottom here is what we call it, and then try to make its W pattern here. That's what the cloud suggests that could happen. That's a nice cloud. It suggests we go back up 2.5 cents. So that's what I see for Tevia, that we could be bouncing there. And if you don't mind, we'll look at this one again, request it again, and we'll update when we confirm a bottom, and then go back over the targets, the upside targets. I don't want to post this one yet because we don't have a confirmation, but it looks promising from where we are. Sucks that sucks that it had to come all the way back from 5 cents down to right down to 1.5-ish. Take a look at Vine, V-I-N-E. It's over on CoinEx. Where I trade. I'm not familiar with this one. That's nice. What's happening here? Breakout. I'm on the 4 hour chart here. So this just happened recently. Nice little move. Let's come down to the 1 hour. Ooh, this last little hour where I've been talking, and if I'd looked at that earlier, maybe you could have caught it somewhere around 28 cents. Now it's at almost 30 something. I don't like these wicks like that. It went up to $1.12, but if it actually did that, and it did on this exchange, so let's see if we got some answers here. Oh, you just got out of your yummy buy zone. It was not confirmed. She can bounce back in there like she did on the last candle, so we could be coming back down. Remember, there's a good chance to retest these guys, and if you're looking at this as a breakout, I mean, she could come all the way back to 14 cents for a retest, or come back to 25 cents for a retest. It's possible, but if she closes the opens a new candle over here in about an hour, she's still over here. It'll open here on my Hakanashi though. Let's see what you look like on the regular. Oh, you did on the regular candles. You already cleared it. Oh, well, if you want to add to your bag, traditionally this is a time when you can, other people would take that risk. I'm just saying. That's nice. I don't have you. Where are you trying to go? 73 cents, doubling up. That's not bad. So let's look and see what happens at 73 cents and 90 cents, because it looks like that's what she wants to do. I've got no dry powder over there at the moment. I think it's all tied up. So this is the 1 hour chart. That looks good. So not confirmed on my Hakinashi candles, but the regular candles, I mean, it might be worth taking a risk for. Just remember that you can always come back down to these areas. And I want to mark that. We get our 9 and 21 moving average down there. We can come back and test those. Broke above the 9. If we come back, we'd be talking to the 21, if that makes any sense. We'll post this one over into the group because we got our bottoms, we got our targets. We just gotta, you know, make sure that we're getting confirmation here. Looks like we do on the regular candles for this time frame. I guess I can go to the 15-minute. I still don't have my confirmation here, but what I see with Ichimoku Cloud and some other things look really good. Let's pull our indicators up. A little toppy here on the 15-minute. On the 1 hour, you're just getting started. Stochastics are buried at the top. They can do that and price still just run right up. That's not a bad sign. RSI though, are you heated? RSI is definitely getting kind of hot in there. The RSI is getting just a little bit steamy. So some caution because she could easily pull back is what that says. So don't be disappointed if she does. We don't have a top yet, so I can't really call a price that you can pull back to. I can just look at some previous support. And so this is another area right here we might be coming back to, about 24 cents, 25 cents if we come back. Those are retest areas to look for. I suppose we could get fancy and draw a little. Possible retest area. Where did the text go? The text in the box. What? I wrote it. Oh, you can't be that big. There you are. All right, let's take a picture of you. Vine, 1 hour chart. Vine, 1 hour chart. For those of you who don't know, if you are using Telegram, you go over to the trade setup area. That's this one over here. It's one of the many topics in this big ass Road Dog chart room. There is also the lounge, which has the AI bot over there that will chart for you and give you up-to-date information. It does a lot. You go to that little slash over there and it's got all the commands and it decks on chain charts, trending. I don't know. It does so much. I can't even keep up with it anymore. One time you can load in your charts, any chart, take a snapshot of a chart and have it to analyze it for you. It's got, what is this? Sarcasm. What is that? You must reply to someone's message with sarcasm. Okay, let's try. I didn't even know about this. Let's go slash. Sarcasm. Oh, sure, because responding with sarcasm is the pinnacle of witty communication, isn't it? Okay. All right, that's interesting. I didn't know we had that feature. It is the premium bot. I pay for it. You get to use it for free. CoinTrendz. They also have a great little tracker website, and the bot will link you to that too. Lots of news and things like that. All right, so let's move. We got Bond. We posted that over there. What I was going to say about Telegram. Over in the trade setup. If you go over here to the search bar and you type in whatever coin you're looking for, Like if I wanted a Bitcoin update, go $BTC and those are messages. That's not what I'm looking at. I just do this. Why does this look? There we go. Trade setup. There we go. Now I got to be in the right group. Now hit the. Are you not going to do? Oh, over here. Not that one. Is this magnifying glass over the trade setups? That's it. Under this topic. Ah, jeez. Boomer moment for me too. Type in Bitcoin and it will bring up the charts, the latest ones and all that stuff. Click it and there it is. Boom. Whatever we posted there. Let's take a look at H-bar. I probably have something that makes C. It's been so long. Or has it? I don't know when I looked at this one. This is a perpetual futures. This looks good. Ichimoku Cloud looks good. I mean, we're sandwiched between the 9 and the 21 moving average, but do I have batteries over? My mouse is getting janky. So in this time frame, in my mind, I'll be looking at a channel or a falling wedge kind of shape, just connecting bodies to bodies best you can. And we got a flag outside of this. That's usually a good little sign right there. What I always recommend is to zoom out and look at the trend lines. We got that red dotted one. We tried to look at a channel idea from that. This was the main trend line to follow. Let me get around there. Looks like it's still acting as some kind of resistance. I'm not getting it to line up as well as I'd like for it to right here. If we take that information into account, then we can see where it was definitely resistance. I got you touching. You should therefore also be able to identify another little channel using that idea right there, which also gives us a little clue if you use that method. See that little chain link events thing we're starting to do? Using that channel method also tells us that we're in a good place to find bottom and bounce here. Let's hope that happens. Let's couple that with another little idea, Fibonacci, and it looks like we got a 618 area. Yeah, a nice little 618 area right there that we did bounce from. It's got a good chance to recover that 9 moving average right there. Recently, that 21, the red one, crossed over that blue one, that 50. So this is looking great for a bounce right here. So I see it's coming back up to retest 37 cents. Now, I got some higher targets, but I want to zoom out and see. Okay, we're at a 618. Let me take that stuff off. Let's see price action again. Made a higher high there. So zooming out, let's go from our high to our low. This was our juicy buy spot. This is what we're looking at, people. All these charts when we say we're in our accumulation zone, that swing high to swing low. I keep saying these areas are the best places because in a few months you'll look back and say, man, I wish I'd bought more of H-bar when it was 8 or 9 cents. And welcome to the moment, because this one did what it's supposed to do. Broke out of the accumulation zone finally, and then it was off to the races, headed toward the 618. So I'm always putting the 618 up there. That's your main target. You can find some areas in between. Looking to the left will help you do that. It was suggested this area at the 382. And we just kind of blasted through that 382. We do that, and it does it a lot. 618. Next target I got 46 cents, 786 Fibonacci. I've got that one. It's a 1618 pull, I think. But might as well go just go for the bigger target right there at 113.
and I'm faded. You bend it down and you broke it up and you elevated.
So H bar, looking good, looking good. So I'm looking 46. Ultimately, I'm looking for about 65 cents to hit before we get a more deeper retracement, I think. Our locks at H bar. What we got here? What we got here? I didn't see this. If we can go from here to there, there's our gorgeous trend line. Yeah. I think that's what we did do that. I just took it off. I erased it because we zoomed out. So let's look at that for support. Might hold. Take a look at Myro. Myro, what you doing over here, baby? You made a lower low? Oh, you working on making a lower low? Well, let's clear all this out. Oh, she's getting ready to get there. 31 cents, and Myro, you coming all the way back down, baby. Oh, wow, Miro's giving it up. BitBoy still talking about this one? It was his major pick, one of his biggest picks. You always hear them tell you when to buy. You need to be buying it now, getting it now. But they never tell you when you need to get out of your bags of it, or when they got out of their bags, it seems. That's the thing. This is what I noticed. Maybe it's just the way human nature is. It's not intentional. I'm sure it's not. Your attention fades from these things, but the hype, it's all about the hype. That you can't deny. We already lost our 886. That was here. Hoping we get a double bottom there, and we didn't. And we didn't. So we're doing one of two things. Either we're going to bounce off this 272 area, or we're going to come all the way back to the very bottom and go back to about 13 cents, and that would suck. That'd be a complete round trip from bottom to bottom. And then she can start off again. Might be a good time to pick it up. So DCA and into Myro, if you want to play Myro, could be it. Let's take a look at the other scenarios here. That was just that trend line that I had there will always be resistance for it. It's far away from that. Oh, that was your breakout here. And you had a lackluster breakout? All right. What was that? That was candle. Yeah, that was candle bodies to candle bodies. That's what that gave us. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and include this information. Now that goes from candle body to the wicks. We put you right on that candle bodies, and you see that it actually does. And I go to this candle bodies, and you see it actually does touch those wicks, doesn't it? Oh my gosh! Don't make me look like an asshole. We touch one hole. And we got two candle bodies here that we're going through. I think that's a decent. There's our angles. So we need to find a partial decline, and that could have been it, but it wasn't. Will we get it here? I can't tell you for sure. We don't have a very welcoming Ichimoku cloud. We got one that kind of says, I want to maybe take it down here to that area. That's kind of scary. 3-day chart. Let's look at our indicators. There's some bullish divergence there for back this area. That didn't play out, so let's come down to the daily. I don't see any strong bullish divergence yet. If I don't see that, there might be forming here though. 4 hour starting to get some. 4 hours starting to get some. So let's look and yeah, now we got an Ichimoku cloud that's looking a little bit better. Let's see if we can catch something here about 38 cents. I think that's where we're headed for Miro. This is the 4 hour. Let's post that. $, Miro. 4-hour chart. Looking for a possible 2-7 bottom, fib bottom at around 32 cents. All right, let's see if that holds. Otherwise, we could be coming all the way back down to 13. We need it to hold. Let's check out. Going down my list here, we go to Cardano. So at 97, 98 cents out of Cardano, a little drop from 116 where we were. Zoom out to the 3-day and just get rid of some of the noise. Oh, you got a red dot? Oh, it's already confirmed for the 3-day. Hadn't seen too much action from it other than losing the moving averages, so the party may just be beginning. Come back down and retest this area, or further down, lower high idea. Automatically puts this bottom at 76 cents on the radar, or on the table. Doesn't mean that we're going to go there, though. Look, we hit our target right up there, the 382 Fibonacci 132, coming back down and retesting this 236 area. Remember, our swing high to swing low. And this is our zone. I should have had the lines drawn here. So to retest this area is perfectly natural. It might be soon 91 or 90 cents. I might retest that. And the 9-moving average is still below the 21. So this weekend we might see a little drop there on Cardano. It sucks about another 6 cents. That should catch. That has a good chance to catch there. If not, well, then we come back into our accumulation zone, which would not. With that, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. We want that. We want that 382 area. It's a sign it could hold. I don't see it happening. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe we'll hold here at 95. You do. I'll point this out too. I'm on the 3-day chart, so there's also this trend line here and a Fibonacci. So in smaller time frames, we can see where that might hold. But if we don't, then I would be looking to come back to about 72. I think we got some good signs that these higher areas will hold. The idea being on the bigger picture of things, breaking out of this accumulation zone where, remember, buying at 38 cents was the sweet spot. You're looking like, man, I wish I bought more at 38 and 40 cents. Wish I bought more at 35. Yeah, those days are over. I don't think we'll see that again. Clearing this area, we bounce up here and start heading back to 132 and 169 and eventually up to 201 there. The Cardano still looking okay. Let's go to the 4-hour. This will give us more of the action of what's going on during this weekend. And here our moving average, 800 and the 600 and whatever, 200. We're testing the 200 moving average here on the 4-hour. There's a good chance we hold here. There's a good chance we hold here, or if we do dip just a little wick down to 90, 94. That is looking good. The smaller times are looking good. This trend line looks like it can hold. If it breaks though, yeah, you're looking it down. But so far so good. And tighten it up a little bit there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look at Litecoin. They're moving to put a Litecoin spot ETF, I believe, is what I've read. It's getting tired. We've been going for an hour and 45 minutes. My ringer's already, my ring-a-ding's already ding-a-linged. Well, all this stuff looks like it was fun and played out. Let's get some new stuff. I haven't looked at this particular chart. Where's it in Coinbase? I know I charted you somewhere else, but I don't mind looking at it. Taking a new bigger look. Let's zoom out. Oh, I remember. Oh, well, maybe I should back that up. I didn't see what I had when I zoomed out. Yeah, we're going to keep it. We'll keep it. We've already made our pulls. We just got to get all the noise out. All these old things. Yeah, get those. So I told you that we're kind of looking at this idea as a symmetrical triangle. Let me get these little guys out. I got a noisy chart. Noisy chart. What you for? Dotted line. I don't think I need any of those targets as a daily. So it was more of a, I consider this kind of like, I played it as a symmetrical triangle and just X'd it out, and we respected this trend line here. That trend line's been holding well, worked out before, but she's holding, she regained it. $618 takes us right up here to this area, just right below our 184. Technically, we'd be looking about 181 in that area. But that's at our bigger 382 Fibonacci. It's just saying we should be headed up to our next level once we clear this 128 area. So Litecoin doing pretty good. Now we can actually take this and we're going to apply these other guys. And I hate drawing this stuff. Well, then we get this. We're pinching the tips. That's about all we can do on that one. And no, it's not. We want this. This line is very important, so I want to keep this one. Oh no! Dang girl, you looking awful good over there, shaking and dropping like it's hot. I can't help to look at you. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Down. Down. That's the music. Shake it like it's hot, baby. This turkey is about to get into some chicken. Do you taste like chicken? That was inappropriate. I am offended. I'm sorry. If I offended a parent in the room, my apologies. Polly, I'm looking at you, baby. What? You want a cracker? Because she looks hot. Hey, baby. Let's move on. Well, I hate to be a tip pincher, but at this moment I really need to, because, woo, baby, man, that little turkey makes my vibrations go up. This is my jam. This is my honey mustard sauce. Didn't mean to get it on you. So sorry. I'm not crazy about this idea, but I do like this idea. I do like this. I like that. This is how I like to read this little guy. It's probably what we had before, but we got to break out in a little flag forming right above that little guy. I think we're getting ready to head to about $184. The music just gets to me, people. The music just gets to me. My apologies. Crypto turkey juice. Well, check our poll. How we doing? 81% says yes. 19% says no. I lost the chat. Where'd the chat go? Oh, right there. I think the turkey is seasoned with shrooms tonight. No, but turkeys do go good with shrooms. I'm just saying. We need to have another apple water night. I like to drink Jack Waters branded apple water. It's really good. Tastes just like a Jolly Rancher. Only I don't know when to stop, apparently, we found out, because it's... I just looked at it like, what's that going on? This turkey is really good.
It's not my fault.
Get on down, turkey man. That's that song. That's a good song. I want to put that in my intro. I meant to do that. I forgot. Oh my God. Slow and jams and turkey juice. That turkey is headed for trouble now. I know. Dang, Miro. I'm so happy I moved back to 16. There you go, Celinda. Yes. She knows how to do it and do it right. Shout out to Celinda. She's a smart cookie. I'm telling you. When she says something, pay attention. That's all I'm saying. We got the nice green dot here lining up for Litecoin on the daily ding dong, and we got some little duck lips forming, all beautiful. Do you see that? Look at that beautiful look at that nice little rounded duck head right there with the kissable lips. Do we have lips? Tell me we got lips. Can we search? You don't have a search? I know you got. Oh, yeah. We got duck lips. Sexy duck lips right there. You should have a search.
You could say whatever and I would never. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror.
All wide-eyed. Duck lips to the upside for Litecoin on the daily. Little green dot saying number go up. There's some good things about to come for Litecoin. Don't fade Litecoin for sorry. I mean, she's not going to outperform Bitcoin like any crazy except for in a small season, but Litecoin, oh baby. Pardon me for a minute while I zoom in. Litecoin, you getting cheap right now in the 15 minute? You coming down a little bit? Can I get you at 120? May take care of me Litecoin bag, yeah. Yeah, this member's got a Litecoin. I don't pay my Litecoin. There's been money in Litecoin for over, what is it, 12 years now? Is it that long? There's some old money there. Oh, here's something for if you're. I noticed this on CoinEx, and let me throw the CoinEx out there. If you can notice it on other exchanges, but I noticed on my margin account, you can tell when the funding rates change, when they go negative and when they go positive. Right now, they flip negative. Well, and you can tell by the limit, the small amount that you can the smallest amount you can usually borrow is $50, is what it gives you, right? When you're borrowing against your leverage or your margin. But when it goes negative, it goes to 60, and that means that we're paying the short, so we're getting drops. So if you notice that sometimes when your minimum payment on CoinEx on the margin goes from 50 to 60, they're getting ready to flip the script and drop it down on you. So set your limit orders lower. Don't be it's now. Don't just jump in there and set your limit orders lower. There's some alpha from the turkey. Just saying. Let me a limit order down there. Alrighty. Next on the list is XLM. Stellar Lumens. 26 people hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. Stellar Lumens have been around for a while. Did you guys ever, before we get into some Stellar Lumens conspiracy theories, are you interested? Can I get some 111s in the chat if you want to do a little Stellar Lumens conspiracy deep dive, shallow dive? We're losing a trend line. That sucks for you, man. Well, this is over. We got a measure move from this falling wedge breakout there to 58 cents. Not hit it yet. It takes a little while, baby. It takes a little while. Lost this trend line. What does that mean? Means we got to wait and figure out where our new little watch it to mature. What I do, my order of operations, I was trying to talk about in my chart room class, but I fumbled on that one. Good example. I would be looking at this last little touch here and looking here for a trend line idea, and you can probably see I do that, or I even like this better, coming up here and taking our candles, putting that line there, lining up our angles. I think this is an excellent little technique. Copy that little guy. And let's take her down here. I want to apply her to the wicks there and see if we can hold that. We'll just testing it. We got a good chance to hold 50 moving average there too. Stellar Lumens making higher highs, higher lows is what we expect. And then go for a higher high. I have to do that 2 or 3 times. 58 cents coming. 618, 382 makes a great place. Yeah, okay. I like it so far. Likes it. Little turbulence over here on the Ichimoku. Stochastics are down at the downside, trying to go to the upside on the daily, looking kind of cool. Money flow is in the red. That's a warning sign, but it has found a little stable area. So maybe a little choppy over this week, but yeah, it's just got some work to do, but so far so good. Let's get rid of that for right now. Stellar Lumens. Bobby Medina, $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Bro, I was dying laughing. Slow jam crypto Friday night. Somebody getting pregnant. See, even they know. Spicy chicken. What are you doing later, baby? Hey, you got any nuggets? I hope she doesn't have any nuggets. That would be chicken, baby. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Woo! My duck lips are still on the screen. Oh my gosh. Chris Line says, can we see Casper real quick? Well, you're awful clappy tonight. My goodness. Apparently somebody's on loop there. It's been a hot second. Since I've asked. Yeah, we can take a look at Casper. How far am I down? And we're at the 2 hour mark anyway. So what's one extra going to do? Yeah, we need to look at Casper. It looked like she might be coming down when last I looked at it. I have to verify that on the real charts. I was just on my phone looking like we're about to lose hilarious with Casper. Okay, we got some 111s. Okay, for the XLM thing, because I actually remember what I asked, the question I asked. All right. Stellar Lumens, XLM. The logo for Stellar Lumens is this. See that? See that? Oh, what do they call it? And some of you guys might have seen this before. This was an article in The Economist, 1988. And can you see the symbol there in the bird? Can you see the similarities to that? Get ready for a world currency, they said in 1988. Ushering in fears. It says the year it's got is 2018. I think that's interesting. So 1988, and that spurred on a lot of controversy about the mark of the beast and, you know, all that. But I think that's kind of interesting. That symbol with the XLM symbol, very similar. Just saying. Just saying. Is XLM going to be part of the CBDC story? There's my naked chicken. All right, that was my little tinfoil hat moment for XLM. Let's take a look real quick at Caspa on MEXC. Oh, great. What we got over here? So I was looking for this area down here to get hit. We didn't quite touch it, and this one. Well, I got a line here. I think that's some old stuff. Yeah, this is old stuff. We're on, what, a daily chart? Nice cloud. If we can get in it, I would love it. What I don't like is, yeah, I think this is what I was seeing. Well, we're beneath the 200, we're beneath the 360. Now they're above each other. That's cool. Maybe we'll see 15 cents. But the 50 and now the 9 did a U-turn, rolled over on that 100 moving average. So we got things turning down. It looks like we're trying to go down, although it's got a nice trend line of a lot of higher lows. It's getting into a symmetrical triangle, and they can go, you know my points of view on the symmetrical triangle. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. So with Caspa, we're going candle bodies to candle bodies. We lost that trend line, did a bearish retest of it, and we could be coming down. So on a 4-hour chart, we're just in a bunch of chop within a range. 886, that's cool. Rejection over here, so it's not surprising. Here we are retesting our accumulation zone. That's how I would kind of look at this, because we did what we're supposed to do. We broke out of it. Buying Caspa at 11 cents, somewhere down, you know, at 11 cents should be the juicy areas. We went up, come down. Hopefully we'll do that. So, but we might be coming back down to these areas. Maybe could, if we lose this 4-hour 100 moving average. We could be looking at that, or maybe a wick down to the 200 moving average, which is at 12.5. So we might be dropping by half a penny or so, which that's what Caspa does that a lot. If we take our trend line and try to incorporate this new area, that could work. Maybe we can, bet that's not very strong. It still looks like we really lost some areas there. So look for some sideways action. I do like this cloud over here. So we just got to keep an eye on Caspa until she figures out what the hell she's doing. It was a great coin. Was it 2 years ago now? Has it been 2 years already? It was a great coin 2 years ago and last year, I think. But since she topped out and started dropping, she just did nothing but big and sideways. And this is common when you have a coin that has so many billions of tokens. You can see this crap happen. That was my warning against Caspa. You're going to get into a time like Cardano and XRP where they just don't seem to do nothing. They just go in a little range for forever. And here we are with Caspa doing it. We can't bitch about it. I mean, we can bitch about it, but I mean, the vast number of tokens for that one project should warn you that this is going to be part of the future of Caspa. A bunch of slow moves. So just think about Cardano has about this close to the same amount of coins, and the actions of it, XLM, I can't remember. I think it's somewhere up there now. So they move, but eventually they do move, right? Eventually they do. It's just going to test your patience like all hell. I remember Cardano at 4 cents for damn, and I think maybe it got up to 18 cents at the most. I mean, it was just lackluster. It just took so much to get them to move. Especially when they get a big market cap and a bunch of coins. Oh my gosh. Moves like molasses. We track Caspa going up fractions of a penny. All this, you know, that's crazy. I'm still in it. Still like it, but She will try your patience. Take a look at Tia Celestia over on Binance. She's testing bottoms again in my juicy buy zone. So this should be a great little accumulation area right through here. Looks like it's came down and hit our little targets. Nailed it. I'm just saying, on the 3-day chart, we nailed the crap out of that. Look how many times we nailed the target. Nail it. It's a fib. Sometimes she went through and she touched our other lines that we had. Actually, I think just about all the lines got touched, didn't they? 431, 436, 448. Over all these many days here. It's the power of the fibs if you use the fibs. But in a great little buy zone. Nice big thick Ichimoku cloud. If you be patient with Tia, she'll come back and we'll start getting up to around at least around $7. I got 737 as a good target. Ichimoku cloud suggests about 680. But patience. So we just got the death cross here of 50 crossing the 200 moving average. So we might pop up just because that happened on a bigger time frame. We could see that happen. Let's go to the 4 hour. She's not gained her 9 moving average, but we need to look for her to do that. Indicators, what are you saying? Stochastics are wanting to pop up. So we not got our bottom signals in just quite yet. She's still trying to find her new local, or come down for another bounce or something right here. And grass. Let's take a look at grass. I finally got to the cake. We got grass. I should have done that just right off the bat. I skipped over it last night. I didn't mean to. You're at $1.85? For real? Oh, sweet. Because this one got up to around almost $4. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, we made a lower low out of all this stuff, so I'm gonna have to take all these targets off. Because I think we just invalidated what I used to calculate all that. Maybe not. Don't you fake me out. It's all about the 618. We'd always put them back. Right now, we need to find bottom. If we lose this, we might be coming down to 131. That's the next one on the line. Got no good place to draw a good trend line. We need that. That one lost and retested. We got to find, our trend line's got to mature, and we got to find. That's about a 45-degree angle. We lost that. Come down to about a 30, maybe. Again, we were at the 618 fib. I should have drew that. Pardon me, folks. Well, I'll reset the music. Put on the slow jams again. So there's a chance we'll hold here for grass. Let's go down to smaller time frame and see what you're saying here. Oh, you're below the 9 moving average. I think you're thinking about losing it. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, she could double bottom here. She's still got so far. She's still got a higher low end, but we don't know where that. We got to wait for another candle to start. Look for confirmations of a low. She might be bouncing here. Might be, but gosh, she needs to. I'm not seeing the signs I need yet. Below the 9 moving average there. But are you trying to do something on the 15? I mean, oh my gosh. We're above it on the 5 minute. There's hope on the 5 minute. You got any bullish divergence? You do. You do have some bullish divergence there. Let's hope we get a bounce here at the 618. You really need a grass. You don't need to lose that area. And I should probably... I will always forget to buy it. Grass at 183. Maybe I will see that and remember to do something about it and finally get me some grass. Sometimes you just need a little grass. Man, our Hopium button still ain't working. It was working. Ah, there it is. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Let's take a look at Zeus. Ooh, I got that little M top over here, the M pattern. Double top scenario. Made a higher high, but well, then she made a lower low. And that confirmed it. M patterns. Double tops, sometime called. Make an M. And you got what we call a neckline. Whatever. And you can take a measure move. Put that below the little dippy there, and it suggests we come all the way back down to this little area that we broke out of, and that makes sense. You can get a retest of that. We haven't had one, and you might see it's possible we might be seeing 30. Just saying it's possible. 200 moving average is also down there on the daily. We haven't touched that one really at all since we got above it. Zeus, where were you at? That's a hell of a drop right there, from $1 down to 38 cents. That's a hell of a drop if you do that. That's just one possibility. It doesn't mean that's exactly what we're going to do. But you did lose that. That also suggests that we come down there. There's two methods of looking at this. It's all giving us the same. Let's pull our fib, swing low to the first swing high. $786 is also down there. There's a 618 on the way down. That might catch us. That might save us. That would be cool. So there's hope. There's hope. It might bounce here. Might find some support there. If we make a lower low, that's what we got. But we're below the 9-moving average, so and the 21 starting across the 50. That would add a little fuel to the fire to bring us down here. So first, I'd be looking at about 50 cent area. See if that holds. We show some signs, smaller time frames. It look like it's getting ready to bounce, reclaim the 9-moving average on, say, a 15 in 1 hour, especially in 1 hour, something like that. But until then, we may be headed down there. Here we come on the 4 hour, and we see that Lucy right there is hanging out in the 800 moving average. So it doesn't surprise me that on a bigger time frame like the 4 hour, we might come down and make a deal with the devil. 6/6 moving average. So got that idea for Zeus. Take a look at pancake swap on Binance. Did you lose some areas too? This area is holding, but I don't clear this stuff off. This area's been holding. What gets licked often gets candlestick, and a couple of times looks like. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where we need to buy, and you're below where I need you there for that one. Let's go to here. All right, from here now we got the 886. That makes sense to me. We'll go with this one. Why is the reason? And well, one reason I would go is because we had this and we broke out retest, so this started a whole new leg. So we will take that as the beginning of our impulse move. And when I apply that, it looks like it lines up fairly well. Respects it pretty well, so we're going to stick with that one. So if we are on an 886 retracement, we got a really good chance to be bouncing here. Even with these bears crosses over that 800 moving average, the 200 is starting to curve around. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Ichimoku cloud's getting thicker. What else we got? Anything else? You got any divergence? A little bit of hidden bullish divergence there. MACD, she a lagger anyway. Stochastics, I don't know what, 4 hours starting to point up. We're into, haven't got a green dot yet on market cipher. We haven't got our signals yet on the 4 hour, but I like what I'm seeing here for the possibility of this to bounce. This is supposed to be purple. The purple. So we should bounce from this area. That's what I'm kind of seeing for cake. 206. Hopeful that it can happen. Still going to find some projections around under $3 though. Proppy. We've not looked at Proppy yet. It's a good one to look at. I got Prop Chain and Proppy Pro Tether. Coinbase has got it. It's $1.03. That'd be great if you could hold this area with candle bodies. That would be awesome. Here we are on the daily making deals with the devil. Doing a double bottom scenario down there, bouncing our booties off the devil. We're booty bouncing just like the chicken off the devil. 666 moving average there. Let's see, the daily could probably make more sense out of this trend line right here. Probably looks a little bit better, fits a little bit better. Candle bodies up here, candle bodies right there. A retest of that and a bounce upwards, what I would be expecting. Even though you got the 50 crossing the 200, bearish. You also got the 100 crossing bullishly over that. Should cancel out very well. A lot of times you can see this thing bounce right up. So technically there's a sell signal, but hey, we take these things with a grain of salt. Bouncing off this one was a great thing on the daily. That's a lot. Big thick Ichimoku cloud. We've already pulled our fibs from top to bottom. To get those, we'll just double check it real quick from this high down there here. See if we need to adjust anything. Find that's good practice. I don't need this line for anything. I'll put you up here. So she did wick all the way up here and went past the 0.5. So she knocked this one out. Still could come back there, but I would be more inclined for it to be a higher high in here at 153, 154. That's a yellow line. That should be a 6-1 from this pivot pull. Okay. We'll mark that 113. So this is our accumulation zone. We're still in it. We get past 114. We should be looking to get past a lot of the resistance as well. And then we can start traveling toward 154. We just gotta go through the pain of us trying to figure out if we're gonna bounce or not. 800, 600, 360 in the good order. We're just underneath it. We need to catch back up. And they're saying we can do it. So I don't think that we're going to stay here too much longer. Non-moving average on the 4 hours already crossed over the 50. That's a good sign. 21 should follow it. Should get a bounce from through here. She could dip down to 101. Okay, but like she did within the last 8 hours. But I think she's already fulfilled that obligation. I think it will be bouncing soon. Anything on smaller time frame? Oh, right here on the 24 minute. We happen to be testing that 200 moving average. These guys look good. That looks good. Looks like we're bouncing right here. We're getting that 9 moving average. Proppy. It's a good time for me to add something to my bag, which I'm going to do right now. Going to my Coinbase wallet because that's where I have it. Oh yeah, she's down 6% today. My bag is down to 9. One of my bags, or I may only have one bag. I can't remember. I don't have a whole lot in it. I only got like $900 worth right now. But the profit that I took from some other things, like Toshi, my gosh, Toshi, you're doing so good. Damn, Toshi. You're making daddy happy, Toshi. Take some of my Toshi profits and roll it over into Proppy. What? USDC to Proppy. I'm going to add about another $150 to that bag right now. I know it's a little early. I don't have confirmations, but it's not a trade. It's a position, a long-term position. So it's like a DCA. I'm approaching this as DCA on that one. So I like, if I can get at an area before it starts doing something positive or a low, I like to add a little to my bags on this. And I think that's just as good as this chat. I don't have to wait for the 101 possibility, getting it 2 cents cheaper. Now, if I were trying to do a trade, especially a leverage trade, I would be approaching this with a totally different attitude, totally different mindset. I would be wanting to get that little 1.01 cents if it happens, but it may not happen. All right, we have completed our whole list. And our show has went for 2 hours and 20. Oh my gosh, these shows are getting too long for anybody to watch. They're getting too long. People see I don't know about you, but if I see something, a YouTube thing with an interesting title, even something I'm interested in, crypto or not crypto, but if I see 3 hours, I'm like, skip. Or even 2 hours, I'm like, I'm not sitting here 2 hours to find the answer out to your question on your thumbnail. Just sum it up in 5 minutes. Let's rock on. Guys, thanks for hanging out. We always like to end the show. I always like to end the show looking at Bitcoin one more time on smaller time frames, 6 minute. Oh, we're down here talking to Lucy on the 6 minute. Wonder how that's going to go. Why are you flipping the script? Let me zoom out on the 1 hour. What are you looking at? Are we going to touch it? We probably will come down and touch that 200 moving average. Just we are so close. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Hope we don't, but we might on the 1 hour. 6 minute time frame. Are you coming down? Don't come down too far. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. We're retesting the 618 Fibonacci 104, 183. Let's see if that will hold on the short term. If we're by chance that does not hold, we'd be looking at 103.558 for a little retest of that area. Oh, Bitcoin right here. But hopefully, hell, who knows what we're going to do this weekend? Who knows? We did lose trend. So don't be surprised if we do come down a little bit over this weekend, but don't be surprised if we bounce and start going up either. I don't see it happening right now though. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. 21 people still here, and this is what we're looking at on the dailies. They're getting a little sour, a little less happy there. The 1 hour looks okay, but the lack of liquidity on the weekend starting to affect the market. Maybe we'll see a pump tomorrow. I don't know. Whales like to come and play with us on the weekends. We have fun on the weekend. Trump coin down to $28. Spark coin down to $121. Virtual sitting at $240. Pretty good price for virtuals, actually. Considering that it was up to $5. Now it's half price. If you wanted to get in, pretty good place. I'm just saying. Throw some ideas out there. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. Trade carefully. Trade wisely. Good night, everybody. Sean, take us to the end screen.
Money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it
I'm way behind in the chat, aren't I?
pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turn up.
Hey, what are we talking about here?
Stay inside the house, turn up with the racks out.
Avi Medina says Saturn is government and banking. Other meanings are the goat and the devil. Like in the devil in the tarot card, no spookism. It is what it is. These people worship Saturn. Saturn has 11-year cycles. Remember, Saturn is the discipliner. Oh, it's a symbol of Saturn for XLM.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah.
Bug Pick, I dedicated the intro of this host stream to you, my man.
Yeah, I love you.
You have to go back to the very intro.
I love you.
Be honest, Turkey, excluding Bitcoin, are you bullish? I am, but we're going to have a little bit of it's going to be a little lackluster before the fun starts. Bitcoin is taking the shine, and that's just how it is.
Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam.
Julian says, got a question.
It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam.
Is it better to buy during the week or the weekend, day or night? Obviously, buy low, sell high. But is there a better time of day to place orders? Well, usually you can find some pretty good, decent prices during the weekends until retail comes in, and then retail. That's what I've been watching on the weekends. For retail to come in, you'll start seeing it pump on the weekends. You know, retail's here. When everybody's off work on the weekends and they come in and start pumping the price, retail's here. So until that happens, the weekends can be a lackluster time, and you can find some good deals on the weekend. Prices drop. Whales start playing games. Is there a better time? This questionable. Usually, in all other cycles, when China was full on in crypto, nighttime was great. When Asia would start coming into the market. But we've not seen that yet. That might change this year. Hopefully it will. But usually now during about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until about noon, you get the USA morning pumps. And usually that's not a good time to buy. That's a good time to start selling because it'll pump the price up. And then around noon or 2 o'clock, price starts dropping again. So that might be a little helpful. When the USA session comes, we usually get a pump. Usually, unless they're planning on dumping those days. Like the longer show, no, it's just power. Say looking chick says usable. That was a big dang list. It was. It grew. 5 hours. Let's go. Let's do it. Be wealthy and healthy. Good night, everybody. Really? I shall watch. Came late to. Oh, okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Talking about big cash, that's the minimum. I'm done with this trash. Thought to be critical.
It's right after the lips. That's our favorite show. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, John Boy.